Almost everyone with access to the internet knows what email is and has used it. If you know how to send an email, you already have what it takes to interact with a blockchain. And after the demo, I'll explain why this is important. I'm logged into a Gmail account here, and I have also a blockchain node running in the background. So I'm going to send an email to a special email address that belongs to the email proxy server. And now this email contains a WasmX, a WebAssembly script, and in the body I will include a command to instantiate this script with a new label. Now I'm just going to send this email, and we will look at the email proxy server internal logs to see what is happening. So we will see the proxy picking up the new email that the email account has received. We can see it here with the subject of the email, and it has already sent the store transaction for storing the script on the blockchain, and we can see the transactions being processed here. And if we look at our email, we already see the automated email result that we have received from our proxy with the code ID of the script that has been stored on the blockchain and the address of its instantiation, also the hashes of the two transactions that have happened. And now we can go further and interact with the deployed contract. So we'll reply to the same email thread and add two commands, and we will use the same address as we have received in our response here. The first command is an execution command, and it will set a new value for the key hello, and the second command is a query. We will query the same variable here, and we should get this result that we set previously. So we just send the email, and we'll look at the logs to see when the email proxy receives this email and handles it. We can see it being received here, and again we have a transaction for the execution, and we should get an email soon. We have it here with the result. So this is the hash of the transaction and then the result of the query, which is Sam. So what have we seen? A user interacting with a blockchain, deploying, executing, and querying smart contracts, all via email. This could be a public blockchain, and the demo shows how non-technical users might interact with it through a simplified human-readable language. But it could also be a private or semi-private blockchain, for example, one that maintains a secure log of email communications to prove their integrity. And in this setup, WasmX contracts act as bots that users can enable on their own accounts. As discussed in a previous video, email by design is not trustworthy, but it is widely accepted in official digital communication, even by governments. What we are doing here is making email provable. The email proxy service, which turns regular email into a provable blockchain-backed record, can be run by anyone. You can use it personally or provide it as a service for others.